I greet everybody seated at home, listening to us. I greet everybody that is here. I'll go straight to the point. We are talking on a number of issues, but we are going to start with Olaiya Flyover. Sometimes ago, I'll be precise, December 31st, 2021, a ghastly motor accident happened at Olaiya and a life was lost. The person was coming from the crossover night and he died. 2020, and he died. And we looked at it that we can't keep on losing people. What can we do to prevent this accident? The previous government removed the roundabout, but we still discovered that didn't stop it. So the then governor of Osun State, Oyetora, mandated us that we should look at the way, one, we are going to stop or reduce the barriers minimum accidents there. Then two, traffic congestion at that place. So the first thing we did was we carry out environmental impact assessment. The report is here. We carry out environmental impact assessment and we did traffic count to look at the vehicular movement and congestion at that corridor. We were very, very empirical, and we discovered the solution was to put a flyover. And we also discovered that most of the motor accidents usually happen because a lot of motorists, travelers, coming towards from Abere, towards Ogoluwa, coming to Olaiya, come with high speed because they are travelers. So that was what informed us taking the flyover to move to take off vehicle coming from Ogoluwa to land towards Old Garage. So we did what is referred to as traffic count. We carried out environmental impact assessment, and we discovered we needed to put a flyover there to achieve our objective of reducing accident to very minimal and reducing traffic congestion. And the next thing we did was writing the Federal Ministry of Works, because the road is a federal road, that we intend to do this. We have done our traffic count, we have done environmental impact assessment, and there's a need for us to put a flyover. And they said we should come up with a design. So we carried out design. We did all our structural design, all our engineering design, and we packaged everything and we sent it to them and they approved it. So immediately after we did that, we commenced the bidding process. And at the end of the day, a company called Peculiar Ultimate Consult won the award. And one of the reasons why it was easy for them to win the award is because they have reputation to have worked in over 10 states. This is their profile. This is their profile. They have worked in a lot of states in the river. They've done a lot of bridge, and we felt, and they had a very good financial model. And they were going to give us moratorium for 3 months. And they assured us they were going to finish that project under a year. And we felt this was good. And immediately we awarded, we came up with traffic diversion strategy, because we know Olaiya was very, very strategic. We did not give our own road, the flyover, to a company that is registered to distribute fertilizer as awarded by Gov Adeleke. I served as a commissioner for works under Adeleke, and I supervised the project. And by all standards, I can say I am qualified. I registered as a current certified engineer in 2008. I finished my master's 15 years ago. I am trained in about 10 European countries. So what is the pedigree of the person that is currently there as the commissioner for works, who is the governor of the state? Where was he when I finished my master's 15 years ago? Now, when we did all that, and because the governor at that time was a detailed person, we did all necessary calculation. We went to Ilorin to check their flyover. We went to Ibadan to check their flyover. We went to Lagos to check their flyover. And we looked at all the limitations they had. We saw a state, they had to put barricade because the gradient, when trucks, articulated vehicles are moving on the flyover, they usually comes by because of the gradient. The gradient was just too sharp. So we did our calculation and we did a gentle gradient in our design, so that there won't be cases of articulated vehicle trucks coming back. And because Osogbo is a state capital and it's a state that is important, it's a town that is important to us in the progressive, we looked at it that beyond structural design, we must have aesthetics value with the flyover. That was why Osogbo is known for Atewo Gbeja. We had fish on top. We had dancing fountain. I'm proud and bold to say no state had done dancing fountain in Nigeria. It is patterned after the fountain in Dubai. That the sound of the sound system would determine the wave of the water. We also wanted, because a lot of travelers come in at night, we insisted that there must be solar light so that every time the place would be neat, would be lighted. We also ensured that we had cameras. And the street lights and the traffic lights were also solar powered. And they are intelligent-based traffic light. So that we did all this because we wanted to avoid any issue. And we were not playing politics with it. And in the course of the construction, we got a renowned consultant, AEC consultant, Advanced Engineering Consult. They are a renowned consultant to the World Bank. This is their profile. They are a renowned consultant to the World Bank. I challenge Governor Adeleke and the Osun State government to come up with the list of the consultants that are currently supervising their project. AEC is our home. Go and check online. And we ensure that for the test, all kind of tests, we also have pictorial evidence for every stage of our construction. We carried out a lot of tests. We carried out the plate loading test, and we are going to circulate to the media the pictorial evidence. That flyover was designed to carry 150% more than the load it is designed to even carry. And we carried out a test called plate loading test. We are going to circulate the pictorial evidence to show that if this is designed and you have a lot of trucks, will it carry it? We now did it 150% above the load-bearing capacity. We carried out compressive test. We carried out tensile strength test. We also carried out various soil-bearing capacity tests. We went to FUTA lab, Landmark University lab, University of Lagos lab, and Lagos State Material Testing Lab. This is the best lab in Nigeria. I challenge your state government, come up with the result of the lab they went to test all the flyover they are doing. We want the people of Osun to ask them. We went to Landmark University lab, we went to FUTA lab, we went to University of Lagos lab, and Lagos State Material Testing Lab. We could not use Union Osun lab at that time because their calibrator had issues. And we were going to confirm all these tests. All the results are available. We have all the pictorial evidence. Now, we ensured that we wanted something that would outlive all of us. You see some flyover in Lagos, they've been there for 30, 40, 50, 60 years. That flyover is designed to outlive all of us. It came to us as a shock. I was in Osun a few weeks ago and I discovered the whole place had been abandoned. The solar light no longer comes up. The place is not clean. The fountain, the barricade, everything. It was looking so dirty and disgusting. Now, if the street light or the solar light is not coming up, it does not have anything to do with the structural capacity of the flyover. If you did not maintain, you did not clean the place, it has nothing to do with the structural capacity of the flyover. Those were things we practically looked at. Today, I can see that they are doing flyover in Okefia. At this time, we wanted to do flyover in Olaiya. We asked ourselves, why not Okefia? We did traffic count and we did design. We discovered that the traffic congestion and the volume of traffic at Okefia is 1/10 of the traffic congestion at Allen Avenue in Lagos. Are you telling me Lagos State government does not have money to do flyover? But when they did the analysis, they discovered what they needed to remove was just the roundabout, and they did slip road. So for our design before we left government, we had a design to dualize from Old Garage to Lameko and removing the circular roundabout at Olaiya, at Okefia, and put slip road. And after we did the design, we decided to stimulate using AI, artificial intelligence, that in the next 30, 40 years, would that place need flyover? It was no. So why are they putting flyover in Olaiya? In Okefia. Why are they putting flyover in Okefia? This was what we did. We stimulated it. If Allen Avenue Junction, that has times 5 times 10 of the traffic, is not putting flyover. So we did our homework. For the mere fact that they are not a serious government, does not mean that in the past we didn't have serious government in Osun. And I want to say this at any time, any fora, that Governor Adeleke government was a serious government. We did not borrow a kobo. We paid back 97 billion. It is unprecedented in the history of Nigeria. Forget politics. And we are proud of Adeleke any time, any day. Go and find that in his present responsibility as Honorable Minister for Marine and Blue Economy. He's doing a lot. That sector was nearly dead when he came there, and he's reviving the sector. We are not saying the government should not do what they want to do. But this money belongs to the people of Osun. It must be spent judiciously. Don't come and say you want to demolish Olaiya because of politics. No. I want them to come up with technical report to say that bridge has a fault. I want the engineers to come. We invited Koren. We invited NS. We did not bring them to come and take pictures. We gave them drawings. We gave them analysis. They did technical analysis and they said, no, this is good. We didn't bring NSC to come and be taking pictures. No. So I challenge them. They should, any engineer that claim that bridge has fault should come up with the report and put his Korean and NLC number. I challenge any engineer. We did all what we needed to do.